welcome to the instructional part of the video. You can get tabs and backing tracks if you go to my website, www.erichaugenguitar.com. Today I'm using my 1966 Fender Mustang with Tom Brantley custom pickups, running into my pedal board using my Strymon Deco for crunch, and playing through my Mojotone Tweed Pro amplifier with a Weber Alnico speaker and mic'd up with a Rode NTR active ribbon mic. That's what you're hearing. Now let's learn this thing. First things first, let's look at this chord progression. It's a very standard Latin turn, but also, yeah, it's very Tom Waits, it's very Marc Ribot, and the stuff he does with, is it prosthetic Cubans, I think is the translation? Those, you know what I mean. A minor 7, flat 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, D7, you know, which is just like a C7, 2 frets higher, 4, 3, and G minor. Two 5-1s are great progressions to practice. That's really what this is all about. It started as, this is a lesson I like to teach my in-person students, that like, let's just work with 1 octave arpeggios at a time rather than 2. So, A minor 7 flat 5. There it is. 5, 8, 6, 5. And then this D7 arpeggio is, so I'm going connecting to that 4, and then I know I'm connecting to a G. So it's G. There's one there, but I'm really kind of thinking of, it's all about, yeah, being able to look at a small part of the arpeggio at a time as opposed to like these kind of, because we don't have time in real life playing to changes to do all the like a full 3 or 2 octave arpeggio. 1 is good, 1's plenty. A little bit of melodic playing at G minor with that, you know, just a, what was that, 7, A7. So that's the first phrase, or roundabout's the first phrase. It's really about connecting those things, because that's what you hear Marc do, and other people. Walking back down from 6, 5, 3, there's my G, and now it's like, ooh, let's stay like really low for the next time through the change, so I chromatically go up to the A, because yeah, A, why that note? Why that leading tone? Why that 7th degree? Why? Because it's the 3rd of D7. Great arpeggio there. Right there. That's why you can do that. And then I kind of just go up. So going up a G minor. 5, 6, 5, 5. Keep going up. 7, 8. And then I was like, okay, here I am in the middle of the fretboard. What's my next? I'm back around. This is now the 3rd time through this chord progression. And here I am. Where's my minor 7 flat 5 now? There it is. So I just hit it. That's why I do that. And then, so that is, yes, 7, 8, 8, 8. And then I know that I got a D7, which I also happen to know side trick. Let's pause and think about this. On a 7th chord in a minor key, if you bring in the flat 9, which is, there he is, hiding back there, you've created a diminished chord. And that's why you can use diminished chords over 7th chords in minor keys, but they have to be rooted 1 fret higher. So on my D7, I'm using, you could call that an A diminished. Diminished chords are weird. You can call them any of the notes. And that's why I can go 3 frets down, because that's how diminished chords work. They always just go. Nyuk, 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 nyuk. They're very sinister chords. So I'm on that minor 7 flat 5 using, you could call it an F sharp diminished if you want, to sub for the D7. And then I'm like, ooh, G minor. I think I do one of those half minor, half blues runs that are so cool to do. There's the first part. So down G minor scale. 6, 5, 3, 3, 3, 2, 5. And then the second part jumps right to that flat 5, which is the interval, not the fret. 4, 3, 6, 3. And then I'm back up. There's my A. I'm like, I want to do something different. You know, that's just a 6, 7, and a 5, which is, you know, nothing weird about that part because it doesn't have that. But I can move it up 3 frets to get the. There's the third of that A minor 7 flat 5. There's the flat 5 now. And at that point, I bring in this A up here. And it's like, oh, wait a second. D7 is, right? 1 fret closer to it. Because, yeah, there's a D, there's a D. And then I need a G minor. Then I start playing with thirds. Because here's a G minor up here now. 12, 11, back it up. 11, 10. And then this next lick is straight out of, I did a transcription of Marc Ribot playing at a party in France, doing a version of Dark Eye. I just thought that was so cool. It's just, again, this is no longer really playing to the changes at this point. This is just a Marc Ribot lick off of G minor. 11, trill it, stretch to get that 14, and then this is me adding it. So he goes up 17, 14, 16, 15, and that's a D7 flat 9. And then, because it's like, this is one of those times where I'm actually playing to the next chord before it happens. Because there's a gap, and then same lick. So same lick. Now it's landing on the G minor, because that's where we are on the progression. 15, 15, 15, 14. And then some of the, once I was up high, I started to be like, okay, where are those like Marc Ribot falling down the stairs licks? Which is, yeah, that definitely fits over the 2 or the 5 chord of that key. There's that shape, it's not, it's actually, theoretically it works out, but 17, 16, 15, 18, right? Yep, 18, and then 17, which is kind of actually does, it actually fits mostly with that. And then on that D chord, I'm like, kind of a similar idea, but I'm like, there's another diminished or D flat 9 if you want to think of it that way. 15, 16, 14, 15, 16, get that 17, leap back to 13. That's the key, those like wonky, like, I was happy with that lick. Landing on that 12, now I'm kind of back to a G blues town, because Marc is also good at blues. Bend that 13 up, and then work it. He likes to work them. And then I had to get back around to the ending lick is the same as the beginning lick. So to connect, similar to what I did here, where it's like sort of a minor lick and sort of a blues lick. Up, down, 12, 12. Oh, 12, 12, 11, 10, blues town, you know. Yep, there's my blues scale. And then, yeah, it's quickly from that 10, 10, 8, chromatically down from there. And then we're just back to. Ta-da! There's a lot going on in this little solo. It started as, my point was to show how useful a simple one-octave arpeggio can be, because as guitar players, we see a lot of 2, 3-octave arpeggios, and my whole thing is, in real life, you don't have time to play that many notes before the chord moves on to the next one. So I'd always rather have a small idea that I'm very confident with, that I can quickly adapt as the things move. That's how things start, but then inevitably, when I start working on a thing, I get other ideas. So I put several other Marc Ribot observations and phrases in there in the context, but that's always the way my things go. It starts as an idea, and then nobody's telling me what to do, so I just do what I want to do. I just let it kind of evolve until it becomes a different thing. It's like poetry, man. Anyway, enjoy. Thanks for watching.